Good morning, goddess. What's up, ladies? I'm so glad that you have taken the time to watch this video today. And I'm even more proud of you for actually taking the time to invest in yourself. And I decided that it was really important for me to take this time that we all have to reinvest in myself and to come more in tune with who I am as a woman and just as a being in general. You know, I know that it's hard for a lot of us right now to be stuck in the house, not really able to go out a lot. For me, it's really not that bad yet because I'm used to being a loner and kind of doing my own thing. But I know for a lot of you, and especially if you have children and husbands, it's been maybe, you know, a little bit more testing for you because you haven't had, you know, the ability to get away from them. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but it's just the fact, right? So I think that it's time for us as women to come into our power and to motivate one another and to help uplift one another. I mean, because think about it. What's Mother Gaia, aka Mother Earth, doing right now? She's doing exactly that. She's healing. She's coming into her own. And it's sad that, you know, it takes such a drastic measure such as, you know, the virus is going around right now. But, you know, it's what happens. In the process, though, we should take this time, I believe, to work on ourselves. And instead of just sitting in front of the couch, mindlessly eating and watching trash TV all day, which is cool sometimes, I get it, you know, I do it. But at the end of the day, after you do that for multiple days, how do you feel after that? Do you feel accomplished? Do you feel like you've done, you know, been productive with your time? If the answer is no, then maybe you should think about adding something to that mix that is going to help you move to the next level, to help you achieve something greater within yourself, maybe something that you didn't even know existed. And so, you know, I've been kind of going over my head, well, what do I want to talk about in this first video? And before I actually started doing this video, I meditated. I'll go into my routine more in a minute, but I meditated, and I like to do hand mudras when I meditate. So I pulled a card this morning. If you're not into Oracle, totally understand. You can kind of just, yeah, sorry about that too. You can kind of just not listen to this part. But the card that I got, I was thinking, you know, what can I tell these ladies, and what do I need to know to help me embody my inner goddess, this feminine energy that we all have, that a lot of us are kind of scared to tap into a lot of time. You know, even with this outfit I have on, you would have catch me about a year ago, I would not be on camera wearing this. But I've also, you know, lost like 60, 70 pounds within the past year. So that makes a big difference. I'm not going to talk about that today, but if you're interested, you know, let me know. But the card I got was this one. Look at this beautiful card here. You see that? Charisma. You are beautiful. And when I saw this card, I knew that it was perfect. It's the perfect intro to remind you ladies that you have charisma, queen, and you are beautiful, even if you don't feel like it. Now, I'm not going to get too close to the camera because, you know, it's a couple, you know, we got things going on here. I'm chilling, all right? I'm not putting on makeup. I'm not plucking my eyebrows. And those of y'all who know me know that I'm particular about my eyebrows. I like these things to be snatched, to look nice. I believe my eyebrows help frame my face. But I'm not worried about that right now. I'm worried about coming into who I am as an inner being. Like, I'm worried about my inside, not my outward appearance. And my outward appearance, if I have bushy eyebrows, that shouldn't make me love myself less or make someone judge me more because I have body hair. Haven't shaved my armpits in a couple weeks. Kind of feel like I'm getting tired of shaving. I shouldn't have to shave if I don't want to, and if I don't want to, I don't have to. You know, society puts these stigmas on what feminine beauty should be and what women should do and how we should act. It's time for us to break those chains and to realize that we're beautiful no matter how we look on the outside. Because if we feel beautiful on the inside, that will exude to the outside, and everybody else is going to pick up on that. Okay, so let me tell you what the back says. This is the flame mudra. I'm going to just let you know. I'm not going to go deep into it, but this card is red, so it represents like the root chakra. So root chakra is what stands for I am. It's a masculine energy, so it's being confident in who you are, okay, and working through things that maybe make you feel less confident or that, you know, you're not good enough. But this card is to remind you that you are good enough and you are beautiful. So I'm going to read the back to you. This mudra is good for the back and stimulates your circulation. Look after yourself and your appearance. Treat yourself with respect, which you deserve, and meet your fellow human beings with goodwill and a helpful and positive attitude. Be generous with understanding and sympathetic smiles, and you will find your appeal increases quite on its own. People with charisma are attractive. Don't I look attractive right now? They and their enthusiasm is infectious. Try this out on the inside at first, then let the images show on the outside. You will be astonished at the results. And the intention that you can put on this is, I smile at life's mirror and see benevolence and beauty. Okay, so please remember this, ladies. All right, this is you. You are charismatic. You are beautiful. So what is the purpose of me being here talking to you? Why do this? Like, nobody's paying me to do this. I don't care. This is for you. This is for us. This is for women to come together, to be, and to grow into our power, because we've let so many people take our power. Think about it. You know, if you have kids, you know, I'm just going to throw this out here for a second. I don't have kids and I'm not married. So I have a lot of liberties that a lot of you ladies, you know, watching probably don't. You know, my real, other than myself, my real responsibility is my grandmother. That's actually why I moved to where I moved to help take care of my grandma. So other than her, it's just me. And so I know that it's easy, you know, especially being in past relationships, working as a middle school teacher. You know, we give so much, and a lot of the time we expect very little back, or we don't even receive much back at all. And that's not only not fair, but we shouldn't tolerate that. And for us to move past that, the first thing that it's going to take is for you to come into yourself, realize what you want, what you need, and setting your boundaries for yourself. Because when you realize that you are beautiful, when you have charisma, even if you look like this, I might wear this outfit again tomorrow. I probably won't, because I'm going to work out afterwards. That would be gross. You know, we don't want to be nasty. But who gonna check me, boo? Right? So, you know, do what you want to do for you. This is the time to do that. Now, this challenge is not going to be some magical activities that is going to help you, you know, blossom into a phoenix of, you know, feminine beauty. No, it's not how this challenge is going to work. Everyone's journey for the next 21 days is going to be your own specific journey. Excuse me. For me, the journey is more about making sure that I am consistent in my routines of self-love. I've been practicing self-love. I didn't even really know that I didn't love myself until about a year ago. I won't go deep into that right now, but you know, I realized that I didn't love myself at all. That I was treating myself like I didn't even know me. And that is something that has taken a lot of work. And I've realized over the past year, especially with taking care of my grandma, a lot of things I've kind of started to neglect, and I need to get back into the routine of doing the things that make me happy and that make me feel whole and make me feel like a woman and feminine, and that I have something to offer not only to myself but to the world. So I want you to think about the things that make you happy. Maybe you, especially if you're a mom or a wife, I know your routine. You know what I'm saying? You got the kids up at this time, this, that, that. I know your routine is on lock. Mine's not. I was supposed to get up this morning at 7:30, and I didn't get up until 9. But that's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. My body was telling me that I needed more rest, and that is okay. That means that the things that I have in my routine get done a little bit later, and they go into my free time in the evening, then that's just what's going to happen. But I have to do what's best for me in the moment. Not what I did yesterday, not what I plan to do tomorrow, but in the present moment. That's what is important, okay? Not beating yourself up. So if your routine is on lock, then you don't need to, that isn't the purpose for you this 21 days. I know that on my flyer. If you haven't had the flyer, received the flyer, let me know. I'll send it to you. I actually give you an example of my routine of what I'm planning to do, you know, during this time frame of each day for the next 21 days, since I have the time. But that doesn't mean that's what you have to do. What it means is that you need to think of what is one thing, what is two things, what are three things that you start to neglect. So maybe, you know, there's this book that you've been wanting to read, but you've just been putting it off, putting other things ahead of it because those other things are more important. Why are those other things more important than you feeding your mind? Okay? Maybe you've been wanting to do this little exercise app, but you can't seem to find the time because the kids are driving you nuts at the crib while you in quarantine. You better get them kids to do it with you. Okay, all these apps right now have like Down Dog. It's a yoga app that I downloaded. Free for 30 days while we in COVID. Do it. Have the kids do it. And that'll be something that you can bond with your kids doing something differently. You can put them on to something that maybe they wouldn't have been interested in. So figure out the things that you need to do for you. Maybe you haven't taken a bubble bath in a really long time and you feel really stressed about all this that's going on. Make sure you dedicate that time to yourself. And if it is a conflict of interest with children or, you know, a significant other, make sure that you set those boundaries of like, okay, in the morning, these are mommy hours, and or in the evening, these are mommy hours. And stick to those boundaries, because if you don't stick to boundaries, people will walk all over them. Okay, and I know that from personal experience. And maybe that's you as a woman. Maybe you do a shit job at setting boundaries for yourself, and I know that that can be difficult for many of us, because as women, we're nurturers. We want to help, we want to love, we want to, you know, do everything that we can for the betterment of the people in our lives. But that doesn't mean that it's okay for us to neglect ourselves. And so what I want for you, the first step, okay, to the first 21 days, is I want for you to think about you and you only. Not what this person expects of you, not what that person expects of you, or what they want you to do. They think you should lose weight, don't cut your hair, don't. Girl, if you don't gonna do what you want to do these next 21 days, you better. And this is not a challenge that is meant to put pressure on you. This is not a challenge to make you feel like, oh, I got to do 1,000 things a day. No, this also is something you can do 21 days this month, then do another 21 days next month. Add one thing to your routine this month and one thing to your routine next month. It doesn't matter. You can do this as many times as you can, but the point of it is that it takes 21 days to break a bad habit, okay? Or not necessarily a bad habit, or it takes 21 days to form a habit. So take those 21 days and then carry what you've learned this 21 days into the next. And with each time that you do that, you're going to come more and more into your feminine energy. You're going to recognize who you are. You're going to know that you're beautiful without needing someone else to tell you that you're beautiful. I know that I'm beautiful. I wouldn't be on putting myself out to the world like this if I didn't think so. And I don't care who the hell don't think I am. You know, and I'm just let y'all know straight like this. You might see this scarf in every video. Because do I plan on doing anything to my hair during quarantine? Nope. Because I don't have to, and I don't feel like it. These next few months are going to be dedicated to me, doing what I need to do for me. That doesn't mean I'm going to neglect my other responsibilities, but I'm going to make sure that I make time. And yes, you can say that, oh, I don't have the time still. If you're saying that, me and you both know that's BS, and you need to make time for yourself. And if you still aren't ready to make time for yourself yet, that's okay. You don't have to do it yet, but when you're ready, come back to these videos and watch them, because it really doesn't matter when you do this. You just need 21 consecutive days. That's my challenge for you. That's a big reason why I was like, let's not do certain activities, because I don't know when you're watching this video. I might be on day 7 and you're just watching this video and this is day 1 for you. So the purpose of this first video is to help get you motivated, to let you know what I'm doing, what you should be thinking about doing for yourself. Just make a list. What do I want for me? Okay? And you figure out, okay, so which things should I work on first? Then maybe next month I can do something else. Maybe you're just a beast and you can do all of it this month. Whatever works for you works for me, and I want you to know that I love you. I'm so proud of you. I'm happy that you're here. If you need anything, you need someone to listen, to talk to, I don't know, I have a bunch of things that I do. I have a bunch of services. So if you're interested in, you know, what I do outside of this, trying to motivate you right now, and inspire you, then hit me up. My IG is santi.satori.star, same thing as my YouTube. And my email address is IamLux, LUXINTENEBRIS @gmail.com. That's I am Lux in Tenebris, and Lux in Tenebris is Latin for light and darkness. So just in case y'all wanted to know what that was. Anyways, so this video has been longer than I intended, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys got my energy, that you felt my positive energy coming to you, the love, the good vibes. I just want you ladies to love yourself better. And I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm going to be doing it with you. We're doing this together. If you need help, encouragement, love, remember, every day I'm going to be putting out a video to help motivate you, keep you encouraged for the next 21 days. They're definitely going to be much shorter than this, like maybe a couple minutes or so. So don't expect 15, 20-minute videos, you know, for the duration of 21 days. I'm not trying to dedicate that much time. Like, that's a lot of time. Then I got to upload. Anyways, I digress. Anyways, so I love you, beautiful, powerful, gorgeous, charismatic, beautiful goddesses. You're a queen. Don't you forget it. And make sure that you love yourself a little bit better, a little bit more each and every day. Okay? Good luck. You don't need luck. You got you holding your back down. All right? So I'll see you guys, not guys, gals, tomorrow. Mwah.